She gave every fucking cent she had. And they gave a portion of their income to the temple while they are ignoring the real temple that was right next to them. This story is not about give all you got. This story is a warning about what happens when systems and structures become more important than people. Why do pastors brag about how much they've given for the fire relief while their staff barely has enough money to survive? Why do we look at this story and praise the widow for giving up her lunch money and don't even ask the question, why doesn't she have lunch money to begin with? James says that real religion is taking care of the poor, taking care of the orphans and widows. We're going to pat ourselves on the back for giving 10% while people are starving all around us? Jesus points out to his disciples, look what's going on here. These rich people are given just a little bit of what they have, while this poor person is giving every cent. And we make it about generosity. It's not about generosity. We have to remember that the verses right before this and right after this passage are condemning the rich and the wealthy and the entire temple system. This happens after the turning over tables. Hey, we all know the John Wick story. It's just a puppy. It was just a puppy. But we can relate because every single one of us has gotten to that point where the things that mattered most to us had been stripped away, and all we were left with is this one token, this one piece that connected us to our humanity. And these thieves came and took that one thing away. John Wick didn't go on a murdering spree because of a puppy. He went on a murdering spree because the people that took the very last bit of his humanity away from him didn't even care. They took away everything he had left, and they laughed about it. It's just a puppy. Jesus isn't praising the widow, he's exposing the temple cult. If your version of religion involves singing with your hands raised, well, people are bleeding. That's not praise, that's performance. Look, I've been an idiot in the system myself. I strive so hard to give all that I had. I remember standing at a megachurch and telling the people there that my wife and I have given all that we have to care for people that can't care for themselves. And we believe that someday when we can't care for our own selves, the church will be there for us. And you know what? It's not true. We put all our eggs in that basket, and it's just not true. In fact, as we get into our older years, the government is going to do more for us than the church is. How can we be okay with that? That widow gave every single cent that she had, and the temple skipped to the bank. She gave her very survival to the temple, and the temple neglected a daughter of God. That's what false religion looks like, and that's what Jesus was calling out. What are we trying to make? A building? A business? A book club? We're called to be the body of Christ. Are we praising the faith of the poor while neglecting Christ that reflects in their eyes? You passed the plate and then passed her by. Jesus left the temple disgusted. Maybe we should do the same.